We got a stalled front tapping rich moisture, leading to a renewed storm threat. Let's bring in Fox Weather Now host meteorologist Bane Froney. It's a sign of the season, Bane, right? We have a boundary. It's draped over the Gulf Coast. It's just lacking that cooler air. And I will say, around Louisiana yesterday, along Interstate 10, there was a semi that was turned over because we had damaging winds. So, like, this has been a pattern also that the Gulf Coast has dealt with.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, it's not just going to be the flood threat we have to watch out for. It's a severe threat. And again, on deck is going to be the damaging wind threat for us. It is moving a little bit more to the east. We're expecting that level 1 out of 5 severe threat for folks into parts of Georgia. We're talking South Carolina, as well as the northern parts of Florida, and of course into Alabama as well. Once again, damaging wind gusts, that's going to be the main threat. But because of how much rain we could see, and with all of this abundant Gulf moisture, it's going to aid in some really intense rain rates once those get started later on this afternoon. And like Stephen was mentioning, that boundary is just kind of sitting there. So it's allowing these storms to reignite in the same zones over and over again for days on end, hence why we do have a flood threat on deck, not only today, but through the rest of this week. I mean, you can see it, this major zone, which is going to be in the line of fire over and over again all week long. So folks need to be on high alert, especially on those roadways, especially near rivers and creeks. Those are going to start to swell as we move throughout the rest of the day today. Let's time this out for you, because already early this morning, we have seen a couple of those isolated showers and storms bubbling up, but it really will be with the daytime heating, more of that moisture building in throughout the day, around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, when those storms really start to ramp back up for us, especially around Georgia and also into Florida. Of course, you can't forget about the South Carolina as well, which will be in the line of fire for that level 1 out of 5 threat. Now, it kind of cools back down. We kind of see those storms getting out of here by the time we get into the overnight. And once we move into your Wednesday, rinse and repeat. By the time we get into 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, those storms reignite, and we're expecting intense rain rates with those as well, especially throughout Mississippi and into Louisiana area. And that we don't want to forget about our folks that are going to be into northern Georgia too. And of course, Florida has just been getting these storms on and off nonstop. So it's going to be a couple days filled with this flood threat. Now, all in all, we could see anywhere from a good 1 to 2 inches widespread, but there will be zones that see closer to 2 to 3 inches of rain, possibly 3 to 5 inches in more of those isolated spots throughout Mississippi and into Louisiana as well. Now, there are some zones that do need some rain, but really for the majority of the southeast, they're doing pretty good. Month to date, we've seen a good 3 to 5, 5 to 8 inches widespread throughout Georgia, South Carolina, Florida, especially into the Panhandle and the northern part of the state, seeing close to 8 to 12 inches of rain in some of those zones. But with the precipitation departure, you can see some of those spots like Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. They could use some of this rain, but it's the spots in Georgia and Florida and also South Carolina that this may cause some problems just because the soil is already so saturated. So looking into the later half of this week for your forecast, the next 5 days for Birmingham, Alabama, not looking so good. For the rest of the day today, you maybe get lucky and dodge some of those showers and storms, but really as we move into Thursday, Friday, that's when those storm potential really starts to ramp up for you guys. You can see that here. Probably seeing anywhere from a half an inch to about an inch of rainfall when it comes to those totals for us. So Jackson, Mississippi as well, going to be a little bit of rough go of things for this week before the sunshine returns for us on our weekend.